physics.
All right, David Paul sounds like he's working at an ice cream shop following something called a tropical swirl.
Exactly. It sounds like a frozen treat. It's not that dangerous a situation. However, we've moved into the time of year when hurricane season becomes most active. So even these mid-level and upper-level swirls, which is what this is, it's not a tropical low, but these things sometimes can work their way down to the surface and develop into tropical systems. So we're going to be watching this carefully as it slowly drifts into the Gulf of Mexico. You do it too. Make sure you're watching the weather twice a day this week so you don't get caught off guard in case this thing does decide to surprise us. Right now, though, none of the global models develop this into a storm. However, that is not the case with the systems out here over the open Atlantic. Here are the Cape Verde Islands, there's the west coast of Africa, and this spot here I think has a decent chance of becoming our next tropical storm. And the global models, several of them, do want to develop this into a tropical storm. Some of them even have it becoming a hurricane as it moves to the west and west-northwest over the open Atlantic for the next several days. So we'll be watching that as well. We are moving into what is statistically the busy time for hurricane activity in the Atlantic Basin. That's the Gulf, the Caribbean, and the Atlantic Ocean. And you are here, right here, near the end of August. The hurricane season officially peaks on September the 10th. Then activity drops off, only to kind of rebound here, a second peak in October, and then it dies off as we head into November and December. So we're near that peak of activity. Hurricane season so far: Andrea, Barry, Chantal, Dorian, Aaron, Fernand, the one that just moved into Tampico and caused the flooding there. Gabrielle's the next name on the list. The last 3 seasons in a row, we've had 19 named systems. That would take us this year all the way up to Tanya. So we'll keep an eye on that. Future Track says rain chances tomorrow are slim to none. We go into the lunchtime, we go into 3 o'clock, kids are coming home. So tomorrow morning's commute going into school and coming home from school both look dry and hot. And teachers, it's going to be hot tomorrow. Make sure you're watching those kids at recess. Don't let them get overheated. We'll go to 94 or so, 10% chance for an isolated shower, but very humid. So the heat index will be up to 100 or above. And this is the beginning of a warm-up. We'll go to the upper 90s as we head into the holiday weekend. Labor Day is Sunday, and I think it will stay hot, upper 90s going into Labor Day. 76 right now, Sugar Land, where they had rain earlier. It's all gone now. There's no rain out there. 80 at Bush, 80 at Hobby. Sugar Land is 77, and Houston, Bush, Sugar, Continental had a high of 92 today with a little bit of sedge and amaranth. Overnight, quiet, mid-70s inland, mid-70s from Houston down to the coast, and the extended keeps it hot and dry. Tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we'll bring in slight rain chances, 20% on Sunday and Monday. We'll keep an eye on the tropical swirl out there in the Gulf, but at the moment, it's not an emergency situation, just something to keep an eye on.
Can't let the guard down. Ike's one of those storms that came in after Labor Day.
Ike and Alicia as well.
All right. Thanks, Dave.